Hey, I'm Bill Marion, and yes, this is a Nose for Life, but I have no idea where I am. Now, if you're a subscriber, you hear me say this all the time, that some of the greatest adventures are right out your own back door. And that's definitely the case right now. I'm outside of Harrisonburg, Virginia, just outside of Loki Hollow. And I didn't even know Loki Hollow existed. But seriously, I wouldn't say that we're lost, but we're somewhere outside of Massanutten Mountain in this beautiful location. Now, during this video, I'm gonna be talking about how we're lost, and that was true. We weren't lost. We didn't really know where we were at, but the whole time we have been in the National Forest here, the George Washington National Forest. I'll put a link in the description. George Washington National Forest is pretty amazing. Now, normally I'd be telling you all about this area. I mean, just telling you the details, the history, blah, 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 blah. But the fun of this video is, well, you're learning with me because I have no idea where I'm at or anything about the location we're in. Join me on this adventure of exploration. This is a great example of what we talk about all the time on this channel, is that you have no idea what could be within 20, 25 miles of your own house. This diet thing isn't working out. Absolutely love roads like this in the mountain. Old gravel roads way back in the mountains. They're my favorite all-time roads to travel on, other than maybe the Blue Ridge Parkway. But today was a complete accident. We were trying to find a back entrance to Massanutten Mountain, and we haven't found it yet. But we did find this amazing road, and it's absolutely beautiful today. It's warm. It's about to get cold over the next few days, and we've got an exciting week ahead. But I'm going to tell you what, it is beautiful back here in this crazy location that we found unexpectedly.
The number you have dialed.
We're sorry, the number you have dialed is not in service at this time.
So then there was that time we were on this road in the middle of nowhere and we found this. Yeah, in the middle of nowhere. So this is called the Catherine Furnace. It's one of 3 furnaces in Page County. This one was built back in 1846. This isn't a replica, this is the real thing. And this furnace supplied the Confederacy with iron. They would ship the iron from here down to Richmond, and it's right here in the middle of nowhere. And like I said, this is the original deal. When we got out of Loki Hollow, and I hope I'm saying that right, it could be Loki, but it looks like Loki to me. But when we got out of Loki Hollow, we notice I just said holler instead of hollow. Anyway, but when we got out of that area, it was like bottom area of these mountains. It was like in the very bottom. But when we got out of Loki Hollow, everything turned into like these massive rocks and these beautiful waterfalls. It's really gorgeous. You know, I know a lot of people that absolutely love waterfalls, and I'm telling you, this road right here, it's just full of these 4 and 5 foot waterfalls through every corner and every turn down this gravel road. Now, as you can tell by the camera, I mean, there's most of my videos have shaky cam anyway, but this video is a little extra shaky cam. You know, I just never expected a road like this to be where it's at. I mean, we're not that far out of, you know, major cities around us. And when I say major, I just mean big town. We're just not that far from anything here. I mean, we've been on this road for about an hour, and I just never would have expected this old country gravel / dirt road to be out here. It is definitely a windy day up here on this mountain. We are high up on this mountain right here. There's a TV station on up the mountain, like the TV towers and stuff like that. And of course, in the distance, we can see the end of Massanutten and some gorgeous mountains in the background. But this road has been amazing. I mean, we've just seen all kinds of amazing features and trees and rocks and all kinds of different formations. Again, we really don't know where this road ends up. Now we've actually reached the dead end on this old gravel dirt road here in the middle of nowhere. But when we got to the top of this mountain here, across the valley is the Skyline Drive. And of course, I've got several videos about the Skyline Drive. Those are the mountains that we're normally on the Skyline Drive. And of course, south of that location, you would run into the Blue Ridge Parkway. But here in the valley, you have Newport and Stanley, and it's just a gorgeous valley. It is really windy today, and you can hear the wind howling through these trees, and it's pretty impressive. Now we're just on the other side of that ridge, literally 3 minutes. If you were walking, it'd be like 7 minutes. I mean, it's nothing. But you can see the other side of the valley, which of course those are mountains, are either the Shenandoah Mountains, if I'm not mistaken, or that ridge line, and then over into West Virginia. I think this is the loudest I've ever heard the wind blow on a mountaintop. I'm not sure if the camera's picking it up or not, but it's getting colder by the second. I don't know, I can't say that this is a road that I would pick all the time in this truck. This is more like a Jeep road. Any type of big four-wheel drive vehicle. This vehicle's four-wheel drive, but this road's a little rough. And plus, there's not a lot of scenic views to the right or to the left. But there are some amazing waterfalls and amazing trails up here. Lots of amazing trails. And of course, we did see a few deer up here at the top. And it's very interesting because you have a panoramic view of the entire Shenandoah Valley in this area. So in that regard, I really love this road right here. But we've only passed one or two vehicles, so I don't think it's trafficked a lot anyway. I tell you what, I've been all around the world, and the Shenandoah Valley is one of the most breathtaking places I've ever been. It's absolutely beautiful. If you're planning a vacation, I would plan a vacation somewhere around the Shenandoah Valley. It's absolutely gorgeous around here, and there's just so much to do.